Central Ohio school districts have been speaking out against the state budget for months now. A so-called clawback provision from the House passed version of the budget is causing concern. We thank you for joining us for NBC4 at 5. I'm Jennifer Bullock. I'm Jared Smalley. NBC4's Delaney Ruth is live now with what she is hearing from several local schools. Delaney.
Jennifer, Jared, school districts have cash reserves, and those serve as the rainy day fund or a savings account, and this money is carried over each year. But if the budget is approved as is, school treasurers tell me this could be detrimental to some districts. The clawback provision would only allow 30% of a district's cash reserve to be carried over. The rest would go back to the taxpayers. Scott DeMauro, the president of the Ohio Education Association, says this is a short-term solution for property tax relief.
You could see districts that are otherwise in healthy fiscal shape be forced into a really negative path that could lead ultimately to fiscal watch or fiscal emergency.
Olentangy and Westerville are among the districts that would be impacted by this clawback provision in House Bill 96. Olentangy Treasurer Ryan Jenkins tells me the money they have in their cash reserve right now is being saved for the future as the district continues to grow.
Over the next 3 to 5 years, we will grow as a district and we will absorb that carryover as we fund new staff and new schools. So we believe we have a plan for every dollar in the reserve.
But Jenkins says the district could lose up to $100 million. The money would go back to the taxpayers, but Jenkins says Olentangy would then have to go back to the voters almost every year.
We understand and want tax relief for our community members. We value that. We also know as a district that we prioritize every dollar that we get from our community.
This could put Olentangy, Westerville, and other districts in the fiscal watch or fiscal emergency territory, meaning the state could make cuts to save money without input from the district or the public. Westerville Treasurer Nicole Marshall says they'd lose around $110 million.
For us, we would be looking at fiscal watch. We would have to eliminate a lot of programs and services to students, likely down to state and federal minimum requirements.
Marshall says this could also result in increased class sizes and staff cuts. Westerville would also be putting levies on the ballot yearly.
There's lots of needs that our school district has overall, and for the state to just take everything away that we have, they would just be putting the district and the community in a really tough spot.
Well, the budget was passed in the House and is currently in the Senate. Both school treasurers I talked to say they are hopeful this clawback provision will be changed. Local for you in Lewis Center, I'm Delaney Ruth, NBC4.